It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And everyone's eyes goes to Jahmyr Gibbs. He was unstoppable a week ago with 4 touchdowns.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. Moore, the man in motion. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. You talk about this Lions defense. This crew against the pass, issues at times. Ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get out of roll or chip away their time.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Gibson. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. The numbers on the ground for Gibson a week ago. 9 carries, 59 yards.
Well, to no one's surprise, he gets an early rep right there, and they've been playing their best ball this season as they built this winning streak, and that includes the ground game, where he's kept the offense productive and put them in position to win ball games. The question now is, can this defense that he's facing do what others haven't and finally put a stop to this streak?
Shotgun now for Murray. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 2. Here's Murray. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run with Gibson. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8. They're going for it. Hits Murray. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
I really don't think you can fault the decision-making here because your offensive quarterback, they really had a big week last week, and you're ready for them to go again here. Not the anticipated result, of course, but you definitely understand why they did what they did. That quarterback's been hot. You want to keep the ball in his hands and see if he can keep the magic going.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Here now, 2nd and 4. Throwing. Hooker. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 69 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. That pass caught. It's Williams. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Hooker. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. touchdown on the year. And the Lions take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the... leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Here's Murray. This is taken in by McBride. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. On first down, right back to Gibson. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now, this defense for the Lions, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
And tackled down after a gain of 3, leaves them with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 1.
On 3rd down, here's Gibson. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Now McManus will line up for the field goal. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. The kick by McManus is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in 1st place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that 1st round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
The numbers for St. Brown a week ago. 5 catches, 73 yards.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
When you look at this defense, they come into this one down at the 27th position in the league, Charles, against the run.
And when people talk about facing a challenge, they are certainly getting one in this ball game because they're facing the number 1 rushing unit in the NFL, which means it's going to be a contest they've got to be prepared for from the first snap.
66 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw it closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. Looking to throw, Hooker. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game. The Lions with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. As they come up now, 2nd and goal.
Let's go now.
Here's Hooker. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Back-to-back great plays defensively. You get the sack on 1st and goal. A great job in coverage there. All of a sudden, they're looking at 3rd and goal from further back than when they started.
And really good play callers look ahead and down in distance sequence. Now he's got to backtrack a little bit and go maybe off his play sheet to try and dial something up here.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. And his kick is indeed good, and they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Tokyo offense heads back out there now. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
On 2nd down, here's Gibson again. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a 1st down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Pushes past him, and he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Gibson again. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. That stop made by Jack Campbell. 2nd and 10.
At their 49-yard line.
To throw, it's Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To throw is Murray. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. Jahmyr Gibbs and the rest of the offense headed back out. And he's closing in on that number that all running backs circled beginning of the year, the number 1,000. Couldn't do it on this drive.
And you have to think to yourself that this moment, getting to this spot, it started in the offseason, right? Not just the workouts, right? Not just getting yourself physically prepared to play, but mentally, as well as your team, as well as your unit, head coach, offensive coordinator. We run the football. We give you opportunities. He's taking advantage of it.
And when you get this close to the mark, you just hope things don't tighten up, right? You probably want to get there and get it in your rearview mirror.
You really do, don't you? Because now it becomes predominant, and you wonder about play calling as well. Do you want to call plays to get that out of the way, or are you still calling plays to win the game first? That becomes the burden of the play caller.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is going to have the Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. On the tackle, it was the West Virginia man, Kaiser White. From the 46, here's the 2nd down and 9. Here's Hooker to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And he lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. The Lions at 6-1 now through 7 weeks of the season. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience.
Touchdown, Detroit! Jameson Williams. 34 yards. And the Lions have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 17-3. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was Jameson Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tokyo offense heads back out there now. And they sit now at 500 on the year. And, Charles, this was a team that really looked lost in that first month or so of the season. But they have had the hot hand lately, winning 3 straight.
I would agree. It's almost hard to believe that this is the same team because we followed them pretty closely throughout this season. And early on, I thought this is going to be a really tough year for this crew. So plenty of credit to them for turning the ship around.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
At the 32-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. And he's got the hook up to Moore. Second catch for him today, and it'll run down the first down.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. Murray now to throw. Dancing to his left. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. Here's Williams to return. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And the Lions will take over. And Detroit getting set to go now. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield, try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
And a productive gain out to the 14 after starting at the 7. It's a gain of 7. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Hooker's going to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Now Hooker. He'll go right back to St. Brown. And he's brought down. Here's 2nd and 10. Get it. Off play action. Here's Hooker. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get him with 10 seconds to go before halftime. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. So they're content to take the 3. Somewhat of a conservative call. They're opting not to go for it on 4th and inches.
And that's from a team that you and I know is not usually playing it close to the vest. It's a little bit of a surprise that they opted for the 3 instead of going for it.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. A final shot before half for Murray. He's got his tight end McBride on the out route. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. So halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Lions offense getting set once again. You start prorating these rushing numbers and looking ahead, he could be on pace for a 2,000-yard season. I don't want to jinx him, but what a year to this point.
But you just did.
Sorry?
That's okay. No, he can overcome that.
I'm not apologizing to you.
No.
Okay?
I like your attitude. But you're right. What's got to happen for it to actually occur? Offensive line has continued blocking the way they've been blocking. He has to stay healthy. But also, it's not just the idea that he's going.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 34 yards to gain that time. Another first down. Gibbs on the toss left. Oh, able to avoid him. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 111 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll run with Gibbs. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be second and goal coming up. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
From the 2 now, second and goal. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Lions take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 24. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking. But the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
On second down, here's Gibson again. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
Second and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Murray now. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, if you're the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback, give him a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
He'll find Shaheed out to the right. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's fourth down.
Brings up fourth down.
They'll go. It's Gibson. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Lions will take over. Hooker now on 1st down. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. Counter play. Here's Gibbs. Down to the 42, 2nd down.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun. Hooker. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. That's complete to McBride. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown! Trey McBride, 51 yards. And the Dragons get a bit closer.
The offense will line up for
It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. So here are the Lions to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
That open man that time, they end up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. On 3rd down, here's Gibbs. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will pin him back deep. That's going to kick out of bounds right at about the 7-yard line. And the Tokyo offense heads back out there now. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Throwing now is Murray. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. That is first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there. Now Murray off play action. A short one here, caught by McBride. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. From the gun, Murray. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. picked off by Michael Davis. And the Lions are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 137 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Hooker to throw on 1st and 10. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. He'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's 3rd down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Throwing. Hooker. Touchdown! Amon-Ra St. Brown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 23. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Tokyo set to go on offense once again. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
That's good. 4A.
Here's Murray. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Antonio Gibson, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
40-yard line.
Here's Murray. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 40.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And Tokyo, 1st down.
Murray to air it out again. A short one here caught by McBride. Ball at a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 25-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Murray now on 1st down. Back to Gibson, and another catch for him. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. It's complete to Brown, right side. 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
Complete to number 2, Marquise Brown. 1st and goal.
They'll run with Gibson. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's It's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Now Murray. And it'll be intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. The lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. They'll go again with Gibbs. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Holding offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Still 2nd down.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2 yards on the play. First down, Lions.
Hooker. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Okay, ready?
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Looking to throw. Hooker. Pressure comes and down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Trying the left side with Gibbs. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 162 yards rushing for him now to this point. Caught the defense off guard there a bit on 2nd and long, but now you still have to deal with 3rd and long.
Yeah, you do, but you feel pretty good about the last play, don't you? And maybe it gives you a little bit of confidence dialing up the next one that maybe your team will believe in it when you send it in.
This pass down the field for Gibbs. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow. Out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Talk about angling that one perfectly, partner. We know the ball can bounce anywhere, especially how it's shaped. But that one, as if on cue, goes out of bounds perfectly.
Perfect indeed, right at the 1-yard line. Excellent coffin corner punt. Try to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they work this out past the 25. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
6 yards.
Murray now on 1st down. He's got this downfield to McBride. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. First down, Murray. He's got it to Gibson. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Again, they'll throw with Murray. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown! Marquise Brown halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Dragons are able to cut into that deficit. They'll look to throw. And he's going to get into the end zone for 2. And they're back within 2 scores. Down 15 now. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally. But here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Hooker's throw complete there to St. Brown. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And they take a knee.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent.